Greetings and God bless. I just wanted to do a little review of my experience taking public transit in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. And so it's nice that there are buses. They could do, more than just like two shelters. I mean, many of the stops were just posts in the ground. And Cedar Rapids has some tough weather, so it would be nice if, for instance, they had shelters. But at least there's some buses, and they stop at 6 p.m. So get your business done. Um, and of course, no service on Sunday. But what I'm here to talk about is that the windows are obstructed in the buses, so you can't see out the windows. And I guess they're assuming that everybody knows every place. And I couldn't figure out where to get off or whatever. And I'm having to ring the bell last minute at the for the bus driver who's like annoyed because I'm just right as he's approaching the stop. That's only when I can see. So it's like a cattle car when you're taking the buses in Cedar Rapids. And yeah, somebody made a lot of money. I guess the city's making money off of plastering the windows so the people can't see out. And I'm sure some jerk who's a decision maker was like, yeah, you can see. Like, no, what person in their car would plaster on the windows those advertisements? Nobody would, because it makes it impossible to see. And I'm sure the wonderful decision makers in Cedar Rapids were like, oh, well, the people don't need to see out the windows. Just the same people who put people in cattle cars, they don't need to see. They're just cattle, and that's how I feel Cedar Rapids treats the people the who take the public transportation. Is they're just cattle. They're just animals. They don't need to be able to see out the window. And it's very demoralizing. It really affects your just your mentality. And very few, like, I did not see, like, C-level, corporate level people taking the buses. Maybe they do, but again, it's infrequent, and it's a car culture there. So and I did complain, you know uh, and probably nothing's going to be done because it's everything is about money. And everything, it seems to me that everybody hates the poor. Everybody just absolutely loathes the poor in America, the American poor. um, and those who are using the public transportation and using services, people loathe those people. But that's where the money is. And so the very same people that hate the poor are being employed to serve the poor. And it's this growth industry. And and the poor don't know what to do. They don't know how to defend themselves. They're just basically just trying to stumble from one moment to the next. And yes, I know some of them are drug addicts, and it's their fault. Blah blah blah. Okay, well, we don't need to make things worse for the dispossessed, and we don't need to exploit it. And like, if people are so into the advertisement, why don't they put the ad on their home, you know, on their home window, on their office window? No, why don't you obstruct your office window with an advertisement? You'll make money. You don't obstruct your window or your office window or your home window with an advertisement, because you want to be able to see out the window. Well, same goes for people who take the bus. So Cedar Rapids, you get a zero, you get less than five, you get negative 5 stars for treating your bus patrons like they're in a cattle car by covering it with all of your advertising revenue. And and it's not ADA compliant, because even people who can see are unable to see out those windows. So shame on you, Cedar Rapids public transportation bus people. Shame on you for um, just ruining people's experience taking your buses. And that's one of the reasons why I am leaving Cedar Rapids, is because I can't see out the windows when I'm trying to take the bus. So things are hard enough as it is. You don't get to put people in cattle cars just because you're trying to make money. So and what I mean is, you don't get to make the bus be like a cattle car, because somebody's got to make some money. Like, that's just despicable. So anyways, there you go. Thanks for watching.